Coming up, police arrest a Valdosta man after a robbery at a local one-stop store.
And the Tift County teacher who knocked down a special needs student has resigned and turned herself into police.
We'll have these stories and more. Your News Valdosta starts now.
Welcome to News Valdosta. I'm Jarrell Wynn.
And I'm Kawan Cook. Moultrie police have arrested a man in conjunction with a string of robberies. Police arrest 20-year-old Justin Wilkerson after video surveillance allegedly showed Wilkerson robbing the one-stop store on Tolokas Road Wednesday morning. Investigators also believe Wilkerson is responsible for attempting to rob a Holiday Inn Express and a Raceway gas station. Wilson is currently in jail and faces several charges.
A video recently went viral after the footage showed a Tift County special education teacher purposely knocking down a special needs child. The incident happened March 17th at Tift County Pre-K Center. The teacher, identified as Amelia Stripling, has since resigned and turned herself into police on Friday after a warrant was issued for her arrest. The little boy had just turned 4 last Wednesday and can be seen in the video falling after Stripling allegedly knees him in the back. School officials reported the incident to the Division of Family and Children's Services and said that luckily the boy was not injured. Stripling was charged with second-degree cruelty to a child. Reports this morning say 71-year-old Stripling was released on a $15,000 bond.
The selling of pets in parking lots is now illegal after the Lowndes County Commission changed an ordinance this week. They hope the new ordinance will help fight against animal cruelty and have added a clear definition of what animal cruelty is to the updated ordinance. The ordinance also only applies to unincorporated areas of Lowndes County.
The new north route for the pilot public transportation program is off to a slow start. It was reported last Wednesday that only a dozen people had used the new route. The new route travels from the city library as far south as the James P. Rogers Industrial Park, the Mildred P. Hunter Community Center, and the Valdosta Mall, with other stops along the way. The program was implemented so officials could research what kind of transportation is needed in Valdosta. Lowndes County residents can use the shuttle program by signing up, but it ends on June 30th.
The Lowndes County Sheriff's Office is turning up the heat on aggressive drivers. The sheriff has just received a Highway Enforcement of Aggressive Traffic or HEAT grant. The office is only one of the 17 law enforcement agencies in Georgia to have received the HEAT grant. The sheriff's office is using the grant to fund 3 deputies, equipment, and vehicles. The HEAT program goal is to help prevent accidents, drunk driving, speeding, and to help increase awareness on how to drive safely. The Sheriff's Office hopes that the program will help put a stop to the increase of local car accidents.
When we return, the Wiregrass Foundation has awarded over 100 scholarships to students.
We'll have this story and more, so don't go away.
My dad's one of the producers. He's here tonight.
Bring this week. All right, give me a spot. You know my motto, safety first.
They could be dangerous. I think we should call animal control.
Animal control?
To be safe.
Don't worry.
Just...
I got this. It's a new motto.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Wiregrass Tech has given out over 100 scholarships to students to help pay for school. The Wiregrass Foundation has awarded numerous scholarships to ensure that students complete their education. Various individuals and businesses in the community donated the scholarships. These scholarships help cover students' expenses and reward the students who show exemplary academic prowess. These donations show that local businesses and leaders have an interest in furthering technical education in the region and want to encourage future students.
The General Assembly has passed a bill that will help a person or a corporation to receive a tax credit for donating money to a rural health care organization. Representative Jeff Duncan wrote the proposal that would help 39 rural hospitals meet the requirement in the bill. The organization must be nonprofit, treat needy or Medicaid, Medicare patients, and be located in a rural county. In 2017, the amount of tax credit will be $60 million, with $70 million expected in the third year.
The Metro Valdosta unemployment rate has risen according to the Georgia Department of Labor. The department announced that the rate for February was 5.6%, which is up 0.3 percentage point from January, when the unemployment rate was 5.3%. The reason for the rise comes from the number of unemployed residents in Valdosta due to a growing labor force. Over the year, Valdosta has gained 900 jobs, which is a 1.7% growth rate from February 2015.
The city of Valdosta will participate in a number of events each day this week in observance of National Community Development Week. The events will highlight the city's Community Development Block Grant Program. This morning, Mayor John Gale kicked off the celebration with a proclamation. Tomorrow, there will be a ribbon cutting on the CDBG's reconstructed Myrtle Streets home, as well as a business workshop called Seeds for Success. Wednesday, a homeowner education one-on-one workshop will be held, and Thursday, workshop will be used to educate citizens on fair housing information.
Then Friday, we'll wrap up the week with Mad Money, an event to teach local school children how to use financial resources. All workshops will be held at the City Hall Annex except for Mad Money, with the location being disclosed at a later date. More information can be found on these events by contacting the Neighborhood Development Division.
Raising a child can be tough work. That's why the Valdosta Lowndes County Library has created a parenting class to help first-time parents. The class will be hosted every Monday at 9:30 a.m., including holidays. You can call the library's reference desk for more information or stop by one of the classes to check it out.
The Valdosta Lowndes Metropolitan Chapter of the National Council of Negro Women have teamed up with Maceo Horn Learning Center for the Selfie Conference event. Selfie stands for Success, Education, Leadership, Finances, Innovation, and Empowerment. It's a conference for young women ages 16 to 24 to help them get prepared for adulthood by teaching them money management, helpful resume techniques, interviewing skills, and navigating credit. The event will be held April 16th in the morning and will be open for anyone in the community to come and participate.
It's time for another short break, and then we'll be back with the local weather from Kendrick King.
So stay with us.
Body language. Without saying a word, it can tell you so much. Like someone is having a stroke. Know the sudden signs. Learn fast. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time. Time to call 911 immediately. The sooner they get to the hospital, the sooner they'll get treatment. And that can make a remarkable difference in their recovery. Learn the body language, the sudden signs, and spot a stroke fast.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Now let's see what today's weather will be with weather anchor Kendrick King. Kendrick?
Thanks, guys. Today we can expect it to be mostly sunny with some cloudy skies passing throughout the day. The high for today will be 79 degrees with a 0% chance of rain. We will get a little wind, so if you have a light jacket, it would be a good idea to have it with you. Tonight, the temperature will drop down to 55 degrees with a 0% chance of rain. The skies will be partly cloudy and we will experience light winds. Make sure to wear warm clothing so you won't catch a cold because it will get colder as the night progresses. Tomorrow, we can expect partly cloudy skies all day with a high of 78 degrees. Winds will be light and variable with clear skies, but be prepared for a chilly night as the low is expected to be 53 degrees. The UV index for today is at 8 on a 10-point scale. This is considered high on the scale, meaning the sun will be out and the sunshine intense. If you have allergies, today may not be the day you want to go outside. Today's pollen count is at a high level. Trees in the local area are the main source of the pollen that the city is receiving. The top allergens to look out for today are oak, elm, and alder. Well, that's all I have for the weather today. Back to you guys at the news desk.
Thanks, Kendrick. Coming up, we'll take a look at the latest in local sports.
So stay with us.
So, I got this new family, and I don't know what it is about this one, but she can't seem to put down that toy all day long. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, and she even talks to it. She talks to that more than she talks to him. What's up, bro? Nice shirt. Who's she talking to? Her mom? She talks to her mom a lot.
Welcome back.
Now it's time to check in again with Kendrick King. This time he has our latest sports report. We're hearing a lot now about the Lowndes High men's soccer team. What's going on there, Kendrick?
The Lowndes County men's soccer team is one of the best teams in the state, and they continue to prove every game. The Vikings are currently at 9 wins, 1 loss, and 2 ties, and look to wrap up the last 3 games of the season with a strong 7-game winning streak. The team has won 4 in a row and look to keep their streak alive. The Vikings' next match will be on Friday against non-region opponent Pebblebrook. And the strikeout continues. It hasn't been looking too hot for the Lowndes baseball team this season. The team record stands at 3-6 for home games and 1-4 for away games. Overall, the Vikings are 4-10. They are currently ranked 205 in the state of Georgia. Hopefully next season they can pull it together to make the playoffs, but this season continues to be a disappointment for a team who came in with high hopes. Georgia Christian's baseball team is no longer undefeated. Southwest Georgia Academy handed them their first loss of the season, with the final score being 16-2. The Generals got out to a fast start by putting their only 2 runs of the day on the board in the bottom of the first inning. After holding the Warriors to no runs scored in the top of the first, the Warriors offense took off in the 4th inning, putting 7 runs on the board. Their next game will be Tuesday against non-region opponent Open Bible Christian. The Valdosta baseball team extends their winning streak to 2 games with an 8-6 win over Brookwood High. The Valiants are now 6-4 on the season and 4-1 in the region play. They are second in the region standings behind Deerfoot Windsor. Their next game will be against the region leaders, so the team looks to prove that they deserve the #1 spot. Signing date ended months ago, but it's never too late to sign a letter of intent. 3 more Valdosta High football players have signed to play football at the next level. Kendrick Patrick, John Bryant, and Bruce Scott all plan to attend Bluefield College in Virginia. Good luck to the players as they chase their dreams. That's all I have for today's sports. Now let's head back to you guys at the news desk.
Thanks, Kendrick. Coming up next, a well-known rapper is coming to town.
We'll have all this and more, so don't go away.
A single ember that escapes from a wildfire can travel more than a mile. That single ember can ignite and destroy your home or even your community. You can't control where that ember will land, only what happens when it does. Get Fire Adapted now at fireadapted.org.
It's the Odredeck phone. I didn't even think these things worked anymore. Hello? Oh, it's for you.
And we're back with News Valdosta.
A special celebrity is on his way to Valdosta for VSU's 2016 spring concert. Rapper 2 Chainz will be gracing the stage at VSU's PE Complex on Friday, April 15th at 8 p.m. All tickets for general admission and cost $20 for students with a valid VSU ID and $50 for the public. There are a little over 6,000 tickets available, but more than half of those are reserved for VSU students. Students may purchase tickets at the Office of Student Life on the 3rd floor of the Student Union. Anyone who is not a student can purchase tickets at vsuconcert.com.
Step Up or Go Home was the name of the step show performed at the Valdosta High Performing Arts Center this past Saturday. Teams from surrounding regions came together to show off and battle out their stepping skills. The event's main purpose was to teach the kids about teamwork, discipline, and healthy competition. Local DJs Big Twin and Big Nick provided the music to keep the kids moving and grooving. The STEP organization coach, Jonathan Heaton, said the competition keeps the kids doing more positive things and out of trouble.
I'm Joel Wynn. Thanks for watching our program today.
And I'm Kawan Cook. Join us again tomorrow for more News Valdosta, and have a great day.